How does someone go missing from a cruise ship, but not by falling overboard? Why would the ship's personnel not take the family's cry for help seriously? This story is pretty perplexing and has since proven to be one of the most baffling missing person cases of all time. On March 21st, 1998, the Bradley family, Ron and Iva, along with their grown-up kids, Amy and Brad, boarded the Rhapsody of the Seas in Puerto Rico. They would go across the Netherlands Antilles, visiting Curaçao, Aruba, and Puerto Rico. The ship was docked just off the coast of Curaçao on the evening of March 23rd, the night before Amy Lynn Bradley disappeared.
So that evening, Amy was out at the disco with her brother, other passengers and crew, socializing and having a great time. In the morning, when her parents and her brother woke, Amy was gone.
The last thing that I ever said to Amy was, "I love you," before I went to sleep that night, Brad later recalled. Knowing that's the last thing I said to her has always been very comforting to me. Ron Bradley noticed his daughter on the deck of their family's stateroom a few hours later. Everything appeared to be going smoothly until his next glance revealed her to be gone. Ron entered his daughter's bedroom to check if she was there sleeping. She was not there. It didn't appear that Amy Lynn Bradley had taken anything with her. The family's concerns grew as they went through the ship's common spaces. They requested the staff of the cruise liner to postpone the docking in Curaçao, but they were ignored. The gangplank was dropped that morning. Employees and guests were permitted to disembark off the ship. If Amy Lynn Bradley left voluntarily, this gave her a chance to disappear quietly. However, her family didn't think she would have left. In addition to her cherished pet bulldog, Daisy, Amy Lynn Bradley had taken a new job and apartment in Virginia. Even more unsettling, the ship's docking in Curaçao provided an opportunity for potential kidnappers to sneak Amy Lynn Bradley off the ship and into the crowd. As the Bradley family desperately searched for their daughter, the cruise ship staff remained unhelpful. Bradley wouldn't be paged by the crew until the ship arrived in port. Since it could have distressed other passengers, they decided against making an announcement about her absence or posting pictures of her anywhere on the ship. The crew did a search of the ship, but they did not inspect the passenger cabins or the staff areas. Though it didn't seem likely, Amy Lynn Bradley might have gone overboard. She was a certified lifeguard and a proficient swimmer. There was no proof that she had been shoved or fell. Furthermore, there appeared to be no evidence of a body in the water. The family's focus shifted to the employees of the cruise ship. They thought that their daughter had been receiving special attention from several of the staff. "We noticed immediately there was a tremendous amount of attention toward Amy from the crew members," Iva Bradley told Dr. Phil. Ron Bradley recalled that after the ship's docking in Aruba, one of the waiters asked for Amy's name and stated that they wanted to take her to Carlos and Charlie's restaurant. When he asked his daughter about it, Amy responded, "I wouldn't go and do anything with any of those crew members. They give me the creeps." The incident becomes even more eerie if you remember the case of 18-year-old American Natalie Holloway, who vanished in Aruba in 2005. She was last seen at Carlos and Charlie's restaurant. Witnesses who had seen Amy early on the morning that she vanished, together with Alistair Douglas, aka Yellow, in the vicinity of the ship's dance club at around 6 in the morning, also shared their accounts with the Bradley family. Yellow denied this. Amy Lynn Bradley's family would write to the White House, lawmakers, and international leaders in the following months. When they received no responses, they launched a website, hired private investigators, and established a 24-hour hotline. Nothing. "My gut feeling to this day," said Iva Bradley, "was somebody saw her, somebody wanted her, and somebody took her." The family had good reason to be concerned about Amy Lynn Bradley's disappearance. Over the years, several people in the Caribbean have claimed to have seen their daughter, despite the fact that the first investigation produced no results. 5 months after Amy vanished, in August 1998, 2 Canadian tourists saw a woman who fit her description while on a beach. The woman even shared Amy's tattoos, which included a sun on her lower back, a Tasmanian devil with a basketball on her shoulder, a Chinese symbol on her right ankle, and a lizard on her navel. One of the tourists, David Carmichael, said that he was 100% sure that it was Amy Lynn Bradley. When a Navy member went to a Curaçao brothel in 1999, he encountered a woman who introduced herself as Amy Lynn Bradley. She asked him to please help her. However, he refrained from reporting it because he wanted to avoid getting in trouble. The officer held on to the information until he noticed Amy Lynn Bradley's picture in People magazine. The family was given another encouraging clue that year, but it turned out to be a catastrophic scam. Amy was being held captive in Curacao by armed Colombians, and a man by the name of Frank Jones claimed to be a former U.S. Army Special Forces officer who could free her. The Bradleys did not know he was a scammer until after they had given him $200,000. Ron Bradley said afterward, "If there's a chance, what else do you do? If it was your child, what would you do? So I guess we took a chance, and I guess we lost." The sightings did not stop. A woman reported seeing Bradley in a Barbados department store bathroom 6 years later. The witness claimed that the woman she encountered identified herself as Amy from Virginia and that she had been fighting with 2 or 3 males. Additionally, the Bradleys got an email in 2005 with a picture of a woman who looked like Amy laying on a bed in her underwear. Upon spotting the photo, an individual affiliated with a group that tracks down victims of sex trafficking on pornographic websites believed it might be Amy. The woman in the picture is known as Jazz, a Caribbean prostitute. Regretfully, this disturbing hint produced no fresh leads. The inquiry into Amy Lynn Bradley's disappearance is still underway as of today. Both the Bradley family and the FBI have offered substantial rewards for information leading to her whereabouts. But as of right now, her absence is still a troubling mystery. What do you think happened to Amy? I wonder if someone abducted her and is holding her against her will. It is so sad. A family vacation turning into a lifelong nightmare.